Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Friday for those of us that live in the United States and celebrate Thanksgiving. Well, today is the day after Thanksgiving, otherwise known as Black Friday. That's when all the businesses have their sales with the hopes that they can generate enough revenue to go from in the red in the accounting books to in the black, which means that they are actually making money. So that is a little history on Black Friday. I was going to look for a poll. I was going to look for a poll and see what stuff I'm looking at to see if there was a poll that I could do today. And huh, okay, we're going to do. Let's see. I'm going to do, um, and this is going to be kind of specific. So I like this pie best. And it's a kind of a little bit on the, but it's going to be a little more specific. I like this pie best. And we're going to have Boston cream pie, Boston cream pie, um, banana cream pie. See a theme here, guys. Let's see, what was I going to do? Lemon cream pie. And I need to think of one more. L-E-M. Oh, Bavarian cream. We had that yesterday. And Bavarian cream pie. It was a, yes. So there we go. We have, I like this pie best. And they're all cream pies, by the way. Boston cream pie, banana cream pie, lemon cream pie, and Bavarian cream pie. Yeah, I haven't even said hello to anybody or anything, and we're already doing the poll. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do that poll because it is National Lemon Cream Pie Day. And we will talk about that in a moment. Let me check and make sure everything is okay here. It's okay here. Hello, hello. And it is okay here. And I went ahead and put the poll in. I'm going to like myself. I'm going to share out the stream so that the world knows that I'm streaming. So we'll post it over on X, and then we'll go over to Threads, and we will go over here and post here on the Threads. And so we've got that posted. So that's good. We've already done the poll. So I think we're good. And here about National Lemon Cream Pie Day. It says, we hope your sweet tooth is ready to celebrate National Lemon Cream Pie Day. Today we commonly call this lemon meringue pie. Although this time of year is more typically associated with pumpkin pie, we'll take any excuse to celebrate any kind of pie, especially a pie that's been around this long. Let's see, when do they say? I don't know when it started. In the early 19th century, they say it was. It was started at Elizabeth Goodfellow, who was a chef and entrepreneur. She was one of the most creative forces in American cookery during the early 19th century. Her shop was unique, and like many bakeries that supplied bread and daily baked goods, Goodfellow's pastry shop provided elegant cakes, pies, and sweets for Philadelphia's high society parties. So, food historian Becky Diamond refers to Goodfellow as the mother of lemon meringue pie. Lemon pudding was considered one of Goodfellow's signature creations. She is credited with several varieties, whether served alone or in a pastry crust as a pie. Lemons were a delicacy in the early 1800s, but readily available in a busy port such as Philadelphia. So that is a little bit of the history of lemon cream pie or lemon meringue pie. and that was from nationaltoday.com. So let's go ahead and today is Friday, November 29th. It is day 334 of the year, and we have 31 days remaining in 2024. We have a Snortopoopas Cubers. Hello, humans and other critters. How are you doing today, Snortopoopas? I hope your Friday has started off well. And we have Sashi. It is 10:48 p.m. in his neck of the woods. And a good evening to you. I hope your Friday was well. We have Connie Clary saying hello to everyone, and hello, hello, hello. We have Siri Bot and Stream Elements over on Twitch. We have, let's see, and Starter Poopus is like cherry pie. We're not doing fruit pies today. We're doing cream pie. So lemon cream pie for a burr. And Daisy Blossom just popped in to say good morning. I can't say, but I did vote and left a like. Thank you so much, Daisy Blossom. And I hope you have a wonderful day today. And waves a paw to Kitty, waves a paw to Bear. We have hugs from Penny. Hello, Penny. How are you today? Well, I will say we have been up since 4 o'clock. We went to the Lego store. I got some fun Legos. They have a brick wall where you can collect bricks, get them in a box. Well, I have these containers that you used to put them in, and they don't have them anymore. They do boxes. So I wanted to fill one of these with some of the real little pieces of Legos and make it look kind of colorful. And I think it looks pretty good. I might actually take some fairy lights and run it part way around it. I think it will look really, really cool. So I got that, and we got some neat builds that we'll talk about later, not in this show, but it was a fun time. We went there, and then what else? We went to Five Below, which is kind of like I don't know what you would really call it, like a novelty store, a discount store. Um, oh yeah, but like stuff is like most of the stuff is under $5, and so we got some cool stuff there. And we went to a actual mall. Uh, we never go to a mall. You okay? Do I need to help you? Um, it's okay. We went to a place called Minoso, which I got some builds before, but they didn't have anything. What else? Where else did we go? Then we went to GameStop that was there. I don't know and we went to Bath and Body Works so I could buy some body wash because they have them buy 3 get 3 free. And then we met my Dadman's sister, and she gave us some coupons, so we got a really good deal there. So we had fun today, and I got back at 9:42. So got here in time to do the show. So I'm so glad that you all are here today. So what is our little meme today? If you're going Black Friday shopping, be a decent human being and turn your phone horizontal before recording any fights. It was relatively tame. Where we go, we don't go to the Walmarts or Targets early on. So, I mean, we just kind of are with all the nerds over at Lego, and we all stand in line like we're supposed to. And Sashi says, we don't have much in the way of pies. In lemons, though, we have Malaysian lemon chicken. Well, let's look that up. Ooh. Let's go and do this. Oh, no, let's go and do this. Let's duplicate that tab. Let's make these images here. And let's look. It looks really, really good. I'm going to just flip this over here like this. I am thinking that this one right here, because it says crispy Malaysian lemon chicken. Does that not look delicious? They have one that says Malaysian spicy lemon chicken. I think I will show this one. Um, let's see. The recipe uses chicken breasts, ground nut or a flavorless oil, coriander, and lemon wedges. And the sauce is lemongrass, soy sauce, juice of a lemon, sugar, red onion, a piece of jalapeno pepper, and garlic. And you serve it with noodles. And let's go ahead and see and pop this here. So that looks absolutely yummy. Put it in all the places I put it, and I'll put it on the a link so that you guys can always get it also. But I just want to make sure that it's going to work. Um, there we go. Let's write what this actually is. Malaysian. I spelled Malaysian wrong. Spicy lemon chicken. So there we go. We'll go ahead and save this here. And then I'll go put it in the chat so that you can have it there. That just looks really, really good. So here it is in the chat. Hey, Atwood says, what's up, y'all? Not much. It depends on what mall you go to. The malls in our state are in our city are declining. Whoops. Let's move this over here. Maybe it won't let me. Why won't it let me? There we go. Let's put this over here and let's stick this over in the Malaysian foods and let's see if it's going to, it's not going to, there it goes. Okay. So it's, um, some malls in our country have roller coasters and lazy rivers and all that kind of stuff in them. Not ours. They used to be really good, but ours in our city are on the decline. They are on the decline. But yes, there are some. Um, but yes, that looks absolutely yummy, yummy. So thank you for sharing that. Mm. So let's see what else we have here. Let's go ahead and talk about some of our shows real quick. Friday tonight, Late Night with Dadman at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on his channel, DadmanWalking55. I, on Tuesday, am having a block party and building the Dallas Cowboy helmet from Brixel, BRXLZ. On the Thursday, I do my puttering around in Lego Fortnite. And this this month coming up, December, starting December 5th, me and Dadman are going to be doing the 12 movies of Christmas, and we're going to be reviewing them. Some of them are classics that most people know. We have Jingle All the Way, Gremlins, Alistair Sims, A Christmas Carol, The Santa Claus, Elf, Krampus, and some of the Disney classic like I call them like Saturday mornings. Rudolph, Frosty, a small one, Santa Claus Come to Town, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, all those kind of the kids classic ones. And then Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, Home Alone 2, Scrooge, and then we're going to end with Claus, Klaus, which was a lovely Christmas show. That we discovered, I believe it was last year. So we're going to start that December 5th, and it's pretty much going to be on every night except the nights that Dadman has a show in the evening. So, and it will end on the 19th. And then on the 20th, I don't have a slide for it, but me, Dadman, and Daisy Blossom are going to do a Christmas special about Christmas traditions. Daisy's going to talk about Christmas traditions in England. We're going to talk about some of ours. And I thought I might take and look up some Christmas traditions around the world and talk about them. So these 12 movies of Christmas are going to kind of culminate to our Christmas special with Miss Daisy Blossom. Um, lemon cream pie is also called lemon meringue pie. So I believe that is all our promos for today. Yes, it is. So we have who has popped in here? Let's see. We have Damon said the big trend in US are the outdoor spread out town center malls, not the indoor ones we grew up with. Um, Yes, we found something really neat at Five Below. It's kind of like a tinsel tree, about 4 foot tinsel tree. It's pink, and it was $5.55. So that's going to be fun. Miss Martin uses hello to you. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and your Friday is finding you well. And Dadman told where is it that it's a National Lemon Cream Pie Day, which is also known as lemon meringue. Um, and asking Miss Martin Muses if you were the one that loves the lemon meringue. So there we go. I think we're all caught up. So let me check this out here. Make sure we have, okay. So it is now time for our puzzle. Do, 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 do. It's puzzle time. Do, 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 do. It's puzzle time. I am such an idiot. I have been up since 4 a.m., everybody, and I got to sleep at 1 a.m. And Miss Martin Muses says, yep, that was me. Talking about the cream pies, let's just see what the lead is right now. A lemon cream pie has 4 votes. A banana cream pie has 3, and I believe Boston cream pie has 1. Bavarian cream pie has nothing. And that's okay because their day was yesterday, not their day today. So there. Um, that's interesting. So, and Atwood asks how Nordapupus is. It's somewhere here. And let's see, wait here. It goes, how is my favorite polar bear? And Nordapupus says, uh, rather large, lumpy, and slow this morning. How you is? Um, and let's see, Sashi says there's a mall that opened in Malaysia in 2022 that I have not been to yet. It's 2.5 million square feet, the third biggest in the world. Wow. Wow. I used to love going to the mall and just walking the different stores, and you could sit and take a break and watch people, and it was so fun. And Outward is sleep. What's that? Well, I'm not going to get after the show. I'm going to go take a nap. And Devin tells Teresa that today you can buy a whole lemon meringue pie all for yourself because it is National Lemon Cream Pie Day. And Dadman is celebrating by eating some of this chocolate cream pie that he bought the other day. And Atwood is mentally preparing himself for work today. And Sashi says Malaysians are obsessed with making large and tall buildings. I chalk it up to our insecurity at the fact that nobody knows about us. Oh, well, let's go ahead and start this puzzle before I start fading. And then my brain, I won't even be able to type the words. Audio, we have a U, and that's all, and it is not in the second spot. So what word can we do? How about cures? Oops, can't do cures. Oh, because never mind. See, I told you I'd start off. And Dadman says, Atwood, at least you did not have to work the opening shift. And the Miss Martin Muses did an pie emoji. So it can't be anything with the U in the second. So it can't be purse or cures or lures. Um, how about chump? Chump. Well, the U is in the third spot, and that's all we know right now. How about Atwood says, I'd rather work the opening shift and get it out of the way. Yes, BL. How about blunt? Let's try blunt. Okay, there is a UN. It's third and fourth. There's a T, but not in the fifth spot. And the 6:30 to 3 shift. Yeah, you get in there, get it done. So we have a blank blanket UN blank. So what could it be? I have an idea. Have you ever been in Walmart watching the vultures ready to bounce when the specials are unwrapped? I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I think they should take a part of the store and they do it for like each time they like I think they do different things and they have the stuff at the store. They have the entire area blocked off. Nobody can go in there, and then when it's time, they, in a sense, open the door and let people run and trample each other, and just show the true Thanksgiving and Christmas spirit by elbowing, kicking, and beating each other up to get that $50 off, whatever. So, does anybody have any idea what this word is? I think I might. I think it might be trunk, and it is not trunk. So the T is in the second spot. So it's blank TUN blank. So STUNG. How about stung? And it is stung. We have an L in the second, an NG in the fourth and fifth, and then there is an I. I believe it's something LING. Oh, that was so funny. Yes, we went to a Black Friday sale one time at like an Office Depot or Office Max, and everybody ran to the back of the store to get the computers. Well, they were at the front of the store. I thought it was quite funny. And Dadman's actually playing the game, and he says fling, and it is fling. And then we have an RI in the second and third, and there is a G and an L. The G is not at the end of the puzzle. Today is Maze Day. Maze Day is on the day after American Thanksgiving. It recognizes the importance of a plant common across the Americas. The day is set aside for all Americans, regardless of heritage, to celebrate corn's traditional role on the North American continent. While other plant life was transplanted or imported, corn was common across the Americas. It was a central food source used by all the nations and an essential part of their everyday life. Oh, Dadman, if you can hear me, can you bring me in that drink? The day also celebrates the traditional crops and foods of Native Americans. There are many varieties of maize. Depending on the kind of maize, it may make delicious corn tortillas. Others are best roasted and eaten on the cob. And of course, some kinds of maize make perfect popping corn. Um, oh, I think I see the drink, Dad, man. I see it in the corner here. Sorry. So it is amazing. That was from nationaldaycalendar.com. So boo 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 do 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 do. And we have a Sashi. Um, let's see. And Atwood says, I worked 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Walmart last year, Black Friday. So sorry. So sorry. And Sashi says, I just checked. Malaysia has 9 buildings above 1,000 feet. We are like, hey, look at me. And then he guesses the word grill. Grill. And it was grill. We have a T at the end, and then there's an R, an A, and a C. The A and the C are not um, in the first part, and the R is not in the second. So, and we still have the vowel E and the sometimes Y. Atwood said, but I worked the grocery side, so it was a ghost town. See, they need to get you grocery people, and they need to shove some of those cells over there in your sections and to make you suffer. Oh. And speaking of that, today is a Black Friday in the United States. It says it's the day of the year when retailers finally start generating profit, thus going from being in the red to being in the black. Get out your pocketbook and prepare to shell out some cash because the Friday after Thanksgiving is the biggest shopping day of the year in the United States. It is not the biggest shopping day globally, though. Um, White Day, I believe, in China and Japan, is a, I think that's what it called, is actually the biggest shopping day globally. See if I can. It's not, no, this is not it. See, there's all Singles Day. That's the day that it's the biggest, one of the biggest shopping days. Uh, Singles Day, November 11th, started as an anti-Valentine's Day. Um, 4 students in China wanted to celebrate singledom and maybe an excuse to party in 1993, and they came up with Bachelor's Day. They agreed to celebrate the holiday on November 11th because 1111 has four singles banding together. But it is one of the biggest shopping days of the year. Um, they're the largest online shopping holiday, generating 84.5 billion sales. So that is one of the biggest shopping days globally. And we have, there has to be an R in it. And Atwood said that he could see the electronic side from where he was at last year. And Dadman tells Snorter Poopies he found a unicorn game for you and he tagged you on Twitter. And Jess, hey, did you see they released a trailer? Hey, Jess, by the way, hello, Jess. How are you doing today? I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope your Friday is fantastic, and I hope your December is great. I did not see they released the trailers for Fortnite Chapter 6. I will have to look. We went Black Friday shopping this morning. So we got up at 4 o'clock and we got home at 9:42, which gave me enough time to get ready for my show at 10. So I have not had a chance to see them. Um, And Snorterpoopus is so excited about the unicorn game that he jumps up and down and falls over. So it has an R in it, but I do believe it ends in ACT. So there is an R, um, but I do think it ends in ACT. So I'm thinking, oh, I was just at Target looking for Black Friday stuff. They were out of the Taylor Swift CD by the time I got there, but there was a Peely switch case that I got. How cool! How cool! We were because I had to do the show today. They didn't have a chance to go to Target, and I feel kind of bad about that. But um, they can go. They can go if they want to. I'm too tired. So we have react, and then we have an ing with an o, and the o can be anywhere. React or tract would have been a good one, but it was react. I never even no, it couldn't have been tracked. Yeah, it could have been tracked. And Dadman says, nice, Jess. Send as many pictures as you want since I'm doing a stream tonight. I got caught up on the previous pictures. Very cool. So let's see. Oh, talking about Black Friday was from nationaltoday.com. And let's see. What else do we have here? It's a National Square Dancing Day, everybody. National Square Dancing Day exists to celebrate the square dance form of folk dancing. Oh, do you need this? Okay, no problem. Here, just leave it in there. Um, it's a great excuse to get out and do-si-do. This fun and healthy, simple form of dance with a long history definitely deserves a holiday all of its own, and it has one. We had to do square dancing in school, and I hated it because when they gave the command to do whatever, bow to your partner. I bowed, and then I know you have to wait. It's like bow to your partner, and then there's like a beat, and then you bow to your partner, and then it says do si do, and I wanted to do si do right away, but no, you had to wait and do si do, and it just drove me crazy. So I did not like square dancing, and this is from daysoftheyear.com. Um, There's a Peely switch controller that comes with a cactus pickaxe code, but the different Fortnite style controller at Walmart is cheaper, so I have different decisions to make. Yes, I understand that. Atwood says, just went and looked at the season you can roll. That man's probably going to hate it. But if they have the OG map, the one where he can do it there, I think he'll be okay. Because I don't know if you all know, but he just loves the map that was here. So he'll probably love any of the old school maps. And Atwood says it doesn't look as bad as the Marvel season, though. It generally looks fun. It was cool. Could get. What are you talking about? What was cool? It was cool. Could get close to the chicks. And Jess just sent you a picture of the Peely stuff, Dad man. They have a Fortnite PS5 controller, says Atwood, and Dadman's decisions. And he never wants that Fortnite map to leave. Um, Too many memories. And square dancing. Hey, square dancing. Blah. Yes, Dadman does like the map right now, Atwood. I don't know how you um, didn't know that. So, what could this word be, everybody? I've been kind of looking to see if somebody put a word in here. So we have an O. So it could be going. No, it can't be going. Just as it looks like there's Mount Fuji on the new map, the Japanese stuff looks cool, and there's going to be Godzilla. Godzilla. I can't wait. Or Gojira, however you want to say it. We can't do going because the G cannot be at the beginning. So probably owing. You were joking. No, you weren't joking. I thought you were serious. So it was owing. Then we have a P O, a E, and a D. The O is not at the beginning or end. The E is not in the second spot. The D is not in the third, and the P is not in the fifth. That's all we know. I know he's so ambivalent, ambiguous. Excuse me, that's the word. So ambiguous over the map. So I just wish he would tell us one way or the other. That's all I got to say. Daysoftheyear.com has National Chocolate Day. Chocolate is one of the greatest pleasures that life has to offer, providing hope in the darkness of what might be an otherwise drab culinary experience. Chocolate didn't find its way into the culinary repertoire of the Western world until the Spanish learned of it from the Mayan people of Mesoamerica. From this simple beginning, it has spread throughout the world to be one of the most desired treats of all social and economic classes. National Chocolates Day celebrates the history of this delicious treat, especially in one of its most popular forms, a variety of chocolates. I never thought I could eat chocolate until I was sick. But me and Dadman went with his family to a convention, and I think it was the one in Vegas and an electronics convention, and they had these amazing chocolate dessert bars, chocolate fountains, just chocolate. Oh my gosh! Well, when everybody was going to X-wing would have been good, Sashi. When everybody was going to like the entrees and stuff, we went to the dessert, and we oh my gosh, I literally got sick. We ate so much sweet stuff. It was bad, but it was good. And just as it's starting to snow, and Atwood says, "I want snow," and said, "Did you get home before it started, Jess, or do you have to go out?" And the last time we had snow was in any significant snow. We've had little nothing that stayed on the ground, and maybe just little bits of something. But we had snow that actually stayed on the ground in 1989, around this time of year. Actually, it was probably a month. It was close to Christmas because Christmas Eve they were telling everybody, "Don't go out. It's not safe. Don't go out," and people went out anyway. So yes, we got the good. That was good chocolate. It was. Oh my gosh. And they had like the fountain and you could put cherry strawberries underneath it and marshmallows and cookie. Oh my god. When my aunt returned from Switzerland, I learned that I have a mild chocolate allergy. Well, I probably I tested that I should not eat a lot of chocolate. I can have a little bit, but if I have too much, then I become really, really what's the word, bitchy. It affects my attitude. And so, I mean, not only was I sick, I was probably not the best a person that day. But um, I was says, "Hey, don't mess with Hershey's. There is better stuff, though." Yes, there is. There is much better for for American chocolate. It's good, but you go. I mean, British chocolate, chocolate from Switzerland. I think, and this is what I honestly think it is that the milk from the cows, if it's milk chocolate, it's sweeter over there. And that makes the chocolate taste so much, the milk chocolate Now, dark chocolate doesn't have milk in it, so, it's different. But the milk chocolate, I think, is better because I think their milk is sweeter over there. I don't that's my only thing I could think of. Probably the processes too. I don't know. So we have a P, O, a E, and a D. So let's see. Could it be pox? Could be pox. White chocolate is not it's called chocolate, but does not use the chocolate nib, so it uses uh, the white, and so it truly is not real chocolate. You are correct. You are correct in that. So let's try pox. Why? Because we can. And it was not pox, but the O is, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Was it pox? No. Okay, there we go. The O and E are where they're at. The D and the P um, are not in those spots. So it can't be doped. What could this word be? Dopey. Dopey. Let's try dopey. And that's how I feel today. It's really, really, really dopey. So it is dopey. Then we have shack. And we have an E in the second, a Y at the end, and a G and an L. So let's see what else the holidays are today. We have Buy Nothing Day from National Day Calendar. Buy Nothing Day is observed annually on the day after Thanksgiving. This day is part of a movement against consumerism. While I did not follow this celebration today, it urges the world to change their purchasing habits to consume and produce less. Instead of shopping, stay home and relax. Or you can try these ways to show support for the day. Cut up credit cards. Do a Walmart. The act of no, that's horrible. Do a Walmart. The act of disturbing others shopping by pushing your shopping cart around the store over and over while purchasing nothing. Organize a Christmas zombie walk, a visual expression of the obsession consumers have with the Black Friday deal. Balance your checkbook. Read a book about counter consumerism like Empire of Things by Frank Trimman. Clean out your closet. Donate or volunteer at a local food pantry. Well, some of those I don't have a problem with. Some of them I'm like, if you don't want to shop, don't shop, but leave people alone that want to. But a buy nothing day, um, the day after Thanksgiving, okie dokie. And Leggy. And Sashi says, our high end chocolate brand is Barrels Chocolate, Beryl's chocolate. Mm, mm, mm. Let's just look at some pictures of, oh wow, the fancy packaging. There's a Barrels Chocolate Kingdom. Is that it? There's shops. Here's shops. Let me put this over here. Here is shops of barrels. I guess they have places like this. They have like in store ones where they have their chocolates. Wow, those look really good. I was looking to see if they had some open. There's a store. Wow. I was looking to see. I was hoping they had some. Oh, here's. So there is some there. They look really good. There's almond milk chocolate. Oh, wow, yum. But that is their chocolate. I don't know what our high-end chocolate is. I really don't. So let's go back to StreamYards and Leggy, I think um Sashi said here, Leggy. It was Leggy, and then we have a shark, and we have Max Redstone say, you take that back, Atwood. Um, White chocolate rules. And hello, Max Redstone. How are you today? Let's see. It's not sticking snow, says just light flurries. And Atwood says to Max, hello, take what back exactly? I say a lot of debatable things. White chocolate rules. And Atwood says, I never said it wasn't good. I just said it wasn't real chocolate. And technically, the with the definition of chocolate, white chocolate is not real chocolate. So Atwood is correct on that. I find white chocolate too sweet. And Dadman says, hello, Max. Hey, Max. So we have an FE at the beginning, an E in the fourth, and there is an R. And then we have Q, Z, V, and J. It is Electronic Greetings Day. From National Today, it says, we celebrate today by sending e-cards to every person on our contact list that we haven't chatted with in a while. Can you imagine that only 5% of Americans were on social media in 2005? E-cards, also known as electronic cards, are digital greeting cards or postcards created using digital media. These cards are usually sent via email or social media and don't require the recipient to print them out. E-cards can contain animation and text and are of various types, including video e-cards, e-card games, mobile e-cards, and flash animation. So send out an electric greeting card today. That was from nationaltoday.com. And let's see. We have, wait, there's somebody up here. Where did they go? We have a Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. Good morning to you, Wade. I hope you're doing well. Sashi says, with a mild allergy. Okay, I was trying to figure out where the mild came from. Mild allergy is as in I can't eat a whole Toblerone, the regular one, not very large ones. I can like have, and I'm not a big chocolate eater really anymore. Um, I could probably have like maybe once a month. Um, but I don't really miss not eating it, to be honest with you. We all will rule the day that we said white chocolate was not white chocolate. I bet you that's what Max Redstone's referring to. And we have a name we cannot pronounce. Hello, people. Hello to you. You have a really good e-card site that does e-cards and an online advent calendar for Christmas. Well, stick it on the, you can put a link in about that. Just make sure you put that it's a e-card site. Go ahead and put that on there. Sashi says, you're not Agent Atwood anymore. Now you're Asian Atwood. And Atwood says, you don't miss. No, I don't miss. I'm not eating chocolate and I don't miss chocolate. I know I did a double negative, which actually says that meant that I do miss eating chocolate, but I don't. I don't miss it. And Atwood is to Sashi, har, 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 har. And we have some hellos. So, do we have any idea what this word is? I think we're just having a wonderful time in chat. So, I think it's fever. Fever. And then we have a V, I, O. We don't know where they go. And then there's a G and an R. The O has to be in the fourth spot because it can't be in the first and second. Um, Let's see, National Illustration Day from Days of the Year. Whether you are a professional artist, a casual doodler, or someone who doesn't draw but really appreciates those who do, this day is for you. So it's for everybody. National Illustration Day can be enjoyed by anyone who has ever appreciated a cool, persuasive poster, creative flyer, compelling ad, digital animation, nostalgic children's picture books, or any other piece of media that includes delightful illustrations. Founded in the UK in 2023, so this is a new holiday. It was found by the Quentin Blake Center for Illustration. This day acts as an opportunity for all humans to celebrate the illustrated pictures that make life more interesting, as well as the people who make and create them. The event encourages teachers and schools from all over the UK to participate in activities to celebrate National Illustration Day in the classroom. One of the purposes is not only to show appreciation for the talent of existing illustrators, but to also foster creativity in the young minds of the future generations. With this in mind, the Quentin Blank Center partners with schools and other spaces where children are learning to draw, building into their natural talent and improved learning skills with free resources to help them move them to the next level. So, National Illustration Day, and that was from daysoftheyear.com. And Max Redstone is playing the game. It says Vigor. It is a Vigor. Then we have an HIL in the middle with a W and an E. Um, And Sashi says, I just had a chocolate malt drink called Milo. It originated from Australia, but it's very popular down here. I have heard of Milo. Um, I think that we can get it here in the States. Let me look. Yes, I believe that we can get this here. It's a malted powder product produced by Nestle. You can mix it with milk, hot water, or both. And yes, it was originally developed in Australia in 1934. And I think that they are available in powdered form in the United States. And Atwood did put the link in for that. And if you want to go over Atwood at some point on Discord and on our Discord server, there is a category of a website that you might be interested in or something like that. Can you stick that there and also stick it in the holiday website? That would be fantastic. And let's see, did anybody think of this puzzle yet? We have Honda used to have upmarket version of the Accord called the Vigor. And that was in Milo sweet tea. Just kidding. I know it's a different Milo. Thank you. I was about ready to scold you. So we have while we were reading those texts, then we have an S, an A. The H is not in the second spot, and we have an M. So yes, it was a while. We have from a National Day calendar, it's National Native American Heritage Day. It's celebrated on the day after Thanksgiving and it honors American Indians across the nation. The day celebrates the vibrant cultures, traditions, and heritages while recognizing Native Americans' many contributions. The day encourages listening to Native American voices and fostering pride in the vibrant and layered heritage embedded deep within our society. In the United States today, Native Americans contribute to society daily. Whether through art or government, their insight and perspectives elevate an art form or a district. They serve in the military, the medical, and legal fields. Their knowledge wins battles, large and small. And a couple people, there's Carol Metcalf, who is a geologist. We have Lila Downs, who is a Grammy Award winning musician. Deb Haaland, which is a representative in New Mexico. Anthropologist Emery Patuia is a Hopi linguist, scholar, and educator. Also, an appellate court judge. We have Master Sergeant Woodrow W. Keeble, who became the first full blooded Sioux Indian to receive the Medal of Honor in 2008. So those are a few of Native Americans um, who have had an impact in our country, and there are so many more. That is just a few that were listed here. Um, so National Native American Day. And let's see, we have Sashi Hulk Smash. A name we cannot pronounce also says smash. S-M-A-S-H. I was thinking smash that like button. And then we have twirl. And then we have herd and trust. I think most of these. And then we have a UDGE and we have a Q, Z, or J, or any of those other letters. It is a Fur-Free Friday. Fur-Free Friday is held on the Friday after Thanksgiving to denounce our cruelty in the name of fashion. And I think nowadays that okay, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to give my caveat. In the name of fashion, to fur-bearing animals and to campaign for animal rights and protections. California was the first state to ban the sale of manufacture of new fur products in 2019. However, the law was not implemented in 2023. Fur fashion is clothing manufactured with furry animal hides. This clothing is considered a luxury product and worn mainly by the rich and famous to symbolize social status. My feeling about this is if you're just going to raise the animal for its fur, I don't think that's right. But if you are going to use the, if you are going to use the other parts of the animal, you're going to eat them. I think you should use the fur. Let's not, it's wasteful. So I think if you're just raising an animal for its pelt, I think that's wrong. But I'm going to use rabbits. If you raise rabbits to eat them, then I don't have any problem with you making a rabbit fur coat with those pelts because you are using the rest of it for food. Now, if you just raise the rabbits for their fur, for their pelts to make a fur jacket or fur whatever, then no, I have a problem with that. So I have very mixed feelings about that celebration. And Soda Poopus is not going for free because he needs his fur. So that's kind of my little opinion on that. You can take that with 2 cents and be 2 pennies richer. What is it? That's my 2 cents worth. At the end of the day, you can be 2 cents richer. Take it or leave it. And yes, all those fashion brands that are anti-fur have no problems with using leather. I won't say all of them, but yes. But once again, I say if you're going to eat the cow, go ahead and use the leather. Make the leather. If you're going to eat a crocodile, Go ahead and use the crocodile skin. Don't be wasteful. Um, but I don't think just raising something to for its fur or skin is I don't agree with that. I think that's wasteful and I do think that's cruel. So that's like I say, that's my opinion. So we have a UDGE, and so I'm going to think that it's judge. Don't judge me, people. Don't judge me. There we go. And then we have a U in the second, a G and an O, and there's an N and an M. And let's see what else we have here. What? Today is Sinkie Day, Sinkie, or Dine Over Your Kitchen Sink Day. It is the day after Thanksgiving in the United States, and it is especially for those of us who leftovers taste much better when eaten over the sink. Imagine that after spending hours cleaning up the house, you want to give yourself a treat, a juicy or crunchy bite that will get crumbs everywhere. Taking it out of the kitchen may not be wise unless you love cleaning. One of the best places to eat that yummy but messy treat is over the sink. And some of us are natural sinkies. It's just in us. Yes, sinkies are a thing. A sinkie, Sinkie, is someone who dines over the kitchen sink, grabs a quick bite in the car, drinks milk straight from the carton, or snacks right out of the refrigerator. So this was founded in 1991 by the International Association of People Who Dine Over the Kitchen Sink, or IAD. Oh wait, IAPWDOTKS. Oh my gosh, that is funny. We always used to say if you eat it over the sink, it cuts the calories in half. So, happy Sinky Day, everybody. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Oh my gosh, a Sinky. That's so funny. Hey, Brogu! I put a link up to my Ko-fi page if any of you would like to help support me there. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. And we have, it can be Mungo or Numgo. I'm thinking it's a Mungo. So we got Mungo, then we have a B. The A cannot be in the third spot. So we have an A here, and then S, E, and a D. We have a base. We have a P and R, and then there is an F um, that we don't know where it goes, and then an O. Let's see. Days of the year. It's a National Day of Listening. It's a time when everyone is eager to sit down with friends, family, or anyone else and really listen to their stories. The idea is to record these stories, creating a rich tapestry of personal history and experience that can be shared across generations. This day was started by StoryCorps in 2008, a group that values the power of listening to forge stronger connections between people. Since then, they have helped over 600,000 participants share their stories. The National Day of Listening encourages us to take the time to really hear what others have to say, whether it's in a formal interview setting or just a chat on the beach. StoryCorps offers resources and tips to help anyone conduct their interviews, making the process accessible to everyone. Why do we celebrate this day? I think so much of We lose so much from our older generation because stuff isn't recorded, or we've heard stuff. Um, Dadman found some documents about his grandfather that I don't know if he even knew that he was in the cavalry, uh, you know. But it's just it would have been amazing to hear those stories. I know Dad and heard a lot of stories from his grandfather, and that's just wonderful. Um, but how many people's life histories are lost because of it? Um, yeah, Dadman's begging. Dadman's begging because we just got back from the Lego store this morning. And he's like, please help support her. Please help support this habit. I am not as bad. I don't buy those $300 bills. And Dadman's playing the game and he says, proof. And we have hello from Phantom Outsider. Hello to you. I'm so happy to hear about you being going to the doctor on Monday, I believe you said. And so I hope that you get some resolution on this long journey that you have been through. I so hope that you do. Yes, the horse cavalry. Yeah, Devin he said, he told me, but it confirmed that. Well, that's very cool. And there was other stuff about your dad's time as a cop. And he says, no, I really had a great haul for Black Friday. I think I did pretty good. So we have toxic. I just had to cry a little bit. Going, please, please let me buy it. No, I didn't. I really didn't. And we have gassy, and we have Jess saying, just saw a black squirrel while coming home. I don't know if I've ever seen a black squirrel. Wow. And today is a National Flossing Day for those of you that care. After enjoying a grand meal, today reminds us to take care of our teeth and gums. This health observance takes place every year on the day after Thanksgiving. The American Dental Association recommends flossing at least once a day to achieve the best results for oral health. Daily flossing removes plaque from areas between your teeth where a toothbrush is ineffective. Plaque can turn into calculus or tartar, so it's important to floss daily. Flossing is also an important step into the prevention of gum disease and cavities. Taking care of our teeth and gums is an important health practice that helps us enjoy many Thanksgiving dinners to come. There are a variety of flossing products that help us take care of our teeth. We can use waxed or unwaxed floss. Minty wax gives our gums a fresher breath. The floss removes particles and prevents plaque buildup between cleanings. Now, I had my dentist say, because I was using those floss picks, and he said that if you are capable of using just string dental floss, to use that because you can get better in between your teeth to clean them. So that's what my dentist said. But if you can't and can only use floss picks, then use them. Um, and that was from nationaldaycalendar.com. And let's see, do we, oh, well, this word right here. Some stories are not allowed to be told, as one of my mom's cousins, her husband was in military during Vietnam and was supposedly stateside, but she found out on his deathbed that was not the case. Yes, there was some stuff. I don't know about my dad in the military. I think he did some kind of secrety things, and we never knew about them. Never knew about them. That was from Phantom Outsider. I'm sorry. I think I might have said Sashi there. I apologize. Um, Sashi says the only thing I have that belongs to my grandfather is his hammer. Date printed on it is 1908. is still the hammer I use. Nothing modern can compare. I agree with you. Some of the tools that are the weight of them and the balance is amazing, and the some of the some of the stuff they make now is just crap. Phantom said the military sent an officer to sit bedside so he would not spill any beans. Yes, some stuff is, yep. We have stool, and we have cries, and we have drive, and we all have, I think, most of these. And yes, we got a spoon and fork from Pop, LOL. Yes, they have USN on it, United States Navy. Yes, we think he brought them home. Let's see what else is today. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, well, okay, this is throw out your leftovers day. And it says the goal of the day is to get us all to throw away the leftovers that are rotting in the fridge and frankly too far gone for consumption. It's not talking about your turkey leftovers. They should have actually had this day on Wednesday so that you could get your refrigerator cleaned out to put all your Thanksgiving food in today. It says stocking up is one thing, but hoarding food, especially leftovers, are not just bad for your fridge, but also detrimental to your health. Eating days old leftover regularly can rob your body of important nutrients because when food is kept away for a long time, the nutrition levels go down and some foods even may become toxic. So do your gut a favor and throw out your leftovers. So check those, and they get pushed to the back of the fridge, and the people just miss them. So we're done with that one. And Um, Phantom says all she found out was at times when he was in Tennessee or elsewhere, he was in Nam and was using a satellite phone to get calls from her, but that was the extent of what he was allowed to say, or all his military minder would allow to be known. And name we cannot pronounce says I found a couple of German helmets with a hole in them in my grandpa's shack. When I asked him what it was, he said, "Isn't it obvious? Why do you need to ask when the answer is staring at you?" And then I found out Grandpa was in the resistance. Wow. That is really neat. We have a bayonet. I don't know where it's from, but we do have one. And we have the word chief, and we have RO, and then a Y at the end with a W and a D. We have your welcome giving day. Your welcome giving day is observed annually on the day after Thanksgiving. Conventionally, when someone thanks us for a kindness or service, we respond by saying, "You're welcome." So it is inevitable that someone would suggest the day after Thanksgiving, we should remember to say, "You're welcome." The phrase "you're welcome" covers a variety of thank yous in English, whether the appreciation is coming from an individual or a group. You're welcome works. It can be said while giving a hug, a handshake, or a smile. When we really mean that our effort was meant with care, "you're very welcome" goes a very long way. Our tone and facial expressions say a lot too. However, in other languages, "you're welcome" doesn't translate so well. The plural and singular "you" is part of the problem, and in some languages, the phrase is unknown altogether. Variations of a response to show an appreciation exist all over the world, but "you're welcome" as a polite social necessity seems to exist only in English. And other similar responses in English exist, but they don't seem as automatic, making them more sincere when spoken. Some examples are "it's our pleasure," "it was an honor to do it," "our home is your home," "I was happy to," "it was a delight having you," "we enjoyed," and then fill in the blank. And that is some of them. I know in some countries, uh, a nod, just in a nod, as an acknowledgement, um, is all that is expected. And if you say more, it seems a little overkill in other countries. It's like in our country, a lot of people are used to saying hi. You know, you're walking down, someone opens the door for you, or you go hi, and but in other countries, no, that doesn't happen. They think you're weird. You're that crazy foreigner. And Dadman said Pop was on Guadalcanal back in 42, actually found his discharge papers. And Agent Edwards says, "What can I say except you're welcome?" Well, you're welcome back. He shared many stories that I've not heard in history, books, or read before. Wish I had written them down or recorded them, but they did spur the effects. Um, they did. Um, they did have an effect on him after telling them. And Snortopoopa says the canal was one nasty fight. Yes, and it's hard. It's hard. Do you want to hear their stories? Some For some people it's cathartic and it's good, and for some people it just has them relive them. Oh, yes, okay, Moana, I get it now. What can I say except you're yes. The Rock sang that, didn't he? Yeah. Sorry, didn't get it. So we have a Rowdy, whoops, Rowdy and a Crony and a Decoy. And before we do the last three, our last celebration is International Jaguar Day, encompassing 18 countries ranging from Mexico all the way to Argentina. Jaguars are the only big cat that resides in Latin America, and they are also the largest carnivores in the area. This fascinating hunting cats have the strongest jaws of all the feline species, and their presence is part of the larger landscape of biodiversity throughout their national habitat. This is a great time to learn more about and raise awareness for the need of the protection of these animals and their habitat through International Jaguar Day. Jaguars have been considered threatened and under protection since the 1970s. Hunting of these powerful animals, along with deforestation, illegal logging, and the introduction of domestic livestock, as well as climate change and ecosystem changes, have all acted as problems that prevent the jaguar populations from thriving over the past several decades. With an estimated loss of approximately 50% of their historic range and up to 20% loss in just the past 15 years, jaguars need special care and attention. In 2020, the World Wildlife Federation launched a regional strategy for jaguars with the goal of increasing the population of jaguars along with their habitat by the year 2030. In honor of International Jaguar Day, many different organizations are coming together in support and sponsorship of this event. The Wildlife Conservation Society, along with Jaguar North America and various other work together each year to raise awareness for the need to conserve and protect these animals and their natural habitats. International Jaguar Day, and that was from daysoftheyear.com. And that is all of our celebrations. So let's finish these last puzzle. We are way late. We are an hour 19 in. So we have, I was just having so much uh, fun talking. Connie says Grandpa Joe was in Korea in Choisan Reservoir during the Korean War. My mom is a Korean War veteran. And Snorter Poopus is say jaguars leak a lot of oil too. We have tawny, and then we have probably the word is testy. Let me read these. Let me go ahead and it can't be testy. How about zesty? So we have a zesty, and we have finished the puzzle. Um, Phantom Outsider says, my grandfather as a kid fought against the Spanish in the Philippines, and turns out Filipino weapon of choice was a solid metal yo-yo with a retractable metal quote string. And Dadman said he talked about Vandegrift and the Marines, but also mentioned being in the Seabees. I'll need to double check the discharge papers, but on that island, Navy, Marines, and Army, it didn't matter much. And Snorter Poopa said Seabees were a rough and tough bunch. Ooh, oh, that yo-yo, they'd flick it around the neck of the enemy, it would catch on the string, and ooh, and they would, yes, garrote the enemy. And Phantom says, that sounds like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat in a way. Respectfully submitted. And Snorterpoopus says, yay, we finished the puzzle. And Dadman says that Snorterpoopus, Navy, so it was the Seabees. So we finished that puzzle. It took us about an hour to finish the puzzle, but we talked a lot in this. And this has been wonderful, wonderful chat today. I am so enjoying it. So yes, we will remove that. We are done with that part of the puzzle. And let's see what we have next here. Let's go. It is now time for our history lesson. We have been having history lessons um, um, in the chat. It's been fascinating. And Phantom says, as a kid, me and my cousins were playing with yo-yos. My great uncle told us Grandpa was better with the yo-yo than he was. We asked for a demonstration. Grandpa argued in Filipino with him. Yeah, please don't share that. Please don't hurt the children. Um, So we have our history lesson now. It is November 29th, and let's see what happened here. In 2019, a wooden relic thought to be from Jesus's manger was returned to Bethlehem. The fragment was taken 1,400 years before and was returned by Pope Francis. Phantom says the conversation ended when Grandpa said, "This is not a toy." And we all went back downstairs thinking, how is a yo-yo not a toy? Oh, did you find his yo-yo? Or were you playing with your yo-yos? Don't know nothing about history. Um, and Phantom said, yes, it was pre-Mortal Kombat. So, what else has happened here? Let's see. Come on. In 2010, British singer-songwriter Adele released her hit single "Rolling in the Deep." It won awards for Billboard's Record of the Year in 2011 and the Grammys Album and Record of the Year in 2012. In 2007, a Martinique earthquake shook the majority of the Eastern Caribbean. The 7.4 magnitude quake struck at 1500 local time and killed 6 people while injuring more than 400. Years later, Phantom Outsider says he told a story where he went from his village to the village over the hill and everyone was gone. Yes, there are a lot of quote relics out there. Yes, there were enough pieces of the true cross floating around in the Middle Ages to reconstruct Noah's Ark. Yes, yes, there was a lot of chicanery going on there. Um, so, Phantom, we all had plastic Duncan yo-yos, and it wasn't until years later we found that they were used as weapons. Wow. In 1995, President Bill Clinton lifted the Alaskan oil exports ban and the ban that was put in place in 1973. And in 1987, the New Orleans Saints secured the first winning season after being in the NFL for 21 years. Well, that took patience, didn't it? Especially if you are a fan from the very beginning. In 1975, another 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck Hawaii. The shock killed 2 people and up to 28 were injured. There was significant damage to the southern part of the Big Island, totaling $4 million. In 1972, Pong was released. It was the first commercially successful video game. The table tennis arcade video game Pong was created by Atari co founder Alan Alcorn. We used to have a Pong. I'm so sad we still don't have it. Phantom said, when my dad, who was a machinist, heard his dad was at great with yo yos, he made him a solid steel one with a regular string as a present. My grandfather saw it, thanked him, and it never left the box. And Dadman says, I have always been curious about the Shroud of Turin. I don't know. I don't know. I think if they use it as a money making thing, whether it's real or not, I just think it's wrong. It wasn't until after that we found out why what the deal was. Yeah. Well, he probably didn't want to talk about it. You know, I can, like I said, it probably wasn't cathartic. It brought back memories. In 1961, Enos the chimpanzee was launched into space on the Mercury Atlas 5 mission. He became the first chimpanzee and third primate to orbit Earth. This was preceded by only the Russian cosmonauts Yuri Gagarin and German Titov. I believe those were other chimpanzees. Enos clocked more than 1,000 hours of training before the mission, including exposure to weightlessness and to high G forces. In 1899, FC Barcelona was founded by a group of English, German, Swiss, and Spanish soccer players. It started when Hans Gamper, a professional soccer player from Switzerland, posted an ad in a local Barcelona newspaper declaring his interest in starting a soccer club, asking anyone interested to simply show up. A total of 11 players turned up, and so the soccer club's history began. In 1877, Thomas Edison demonstrated his hand cranked phonograph for the first time. He demonstrated it at the USA's Scientific American Office, the first of many demonstrations of the phonograph worldwide. He patented the phonograph on February 19th, 1878, which was the start of audio recording and was very advanced for the time. Nope, he did not. Talk about it. It was same with my one uncle, your dad's brother-in-law. Turns out he was on a merchant ship. We knew that. What we didn't know is it was sunk, and he lived the story they told in Jaws. Oh wow, yeah. Some things, yeah. We had an uncle who was a prisoner of war, and he never ever talked about it. Oh, that's all we knew. But we sometimes he was haunted. Um, Terrible, terrible. In 1775, amateur British chemist Sir James Jay invented invisible ink. After experimenting and narrowing down his secret ingredients to just two fluids, he would send letters to his brother John in the US. James Jay even sent letters to Benjamin Franklin, warning him of Britain's plans for the forced submission of colonies. You found out about that because he loved eating fish and fishing, so everyone chipped in to get him a ticket on a charter boat. He refused to get on, and they had a no refund policy. When they heard why he refused, they refunded him. Yeah, PTSD. post-traumatic stress. Always been around. So the factsite.com, the fun fact of the day. What is it? Because I don't remember. The northern lights can make popping, crackling, and other noises. It does not occur regularly and it can be challenging to hear. So a very, very cool. So since we are running kind of late today, let's go ahead and keep moving here because it's 11:30 already in my neck of the woods. So here we go. Here we go. Did Sashi leave and I missed his goodbye? I don't know if I did. I feel so bad. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry, Sashi. I missed it. It went right past it. I know he's not here listening anymore, but I am sorry. I just saw the time. I hope you have a good sleep, even if you don't hear me. So today it is now, and it's almost nap time for me too. When I get done with this show, I'm probably going to take a nap. So it is our birthday time. Happy birthdays to you. Happy birthdays to you. And our first birthday is Chadwick Boseman, passed away at 43 years old. He was an accomplished American actor. He was known for his diverse roles on stage and screen. He gained recognition for portraying historic figures such as Jackie Robinson, James Brown, and Thurgood Marshall before achieving international fame as the groundbreaking Black Panther in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Boseman's outstanding performances earned him numerous accolades, including Screen Actor Guild Awards, a Golden Globe Award, and an Academy Award nomination. Despite battling colon cancer, he continued to work until his untimely death in 2020, leaving behind a legacy of exceptional talent and dedication to his craft. Yes, he didn't tell anybody that he was battling cancer. And he said he was in the water for a minimum of 2 nights, and every night the sharks came. He didn't say how many went in or got out when they were rescued. All he said was, first night he thought the guy next to him was sleeping. He nudged him, and the guy turned over. He was dead, and his legs were gone. He was right next to him. Oh, yeah, terrible, terrible. Uh, we don't know what people go through. And I think this is just saying that some people aren't going to share their stories because they're too hard. But we got to remember that everybody has a story, whether they share it or not. We have Russell Wilson, an American football player, Anna Faris, 38 years old, an accomplished American actress known for her success in comedic roles. She was in the Scary Movie film series, also in Hot Chick, Lost in Translation, Brokeback Mountain, Just Friends, The House Bunny, and Overboard. She also lent her voice to animated films like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and Alvin and the Chipmunks. On television, she was in the sitcom Mom, and she has hosted the advice podcast Unqualified, which was adapted into a best selling memoir. And Dadman says the Phantom Plotter sounds similar to the accounts of the survivors of the Indianapolis. Being in the water was fraught with so many dangers. And Snorter Poopa says, I was listening to an audiobook about the naval battles off Guadalcanal and had nightmares about being in the water with torpedoes and sharks. Yes. Dawn, that's why I'm always careful what we watch on TV at night. Don Cheadle, 60 years old. If I said his name improperly, I'm sorry. An accomplished American actor. He's received numerous accolades. He's got 2 Grammy Awards, a Tony Award, and 2 Golden Globe Awards, and 2 Screen Actor Guild Awards. He's been recognized with nominations for Academy Awards, 2 British Academy Film Awards, and 11 Primetime Emmy Awards. He's gained prominence in the 90s with roles in various films, including critically acclaimed performances in movies such as Hotel Rwanda and collaborations with director Steven Soderbergh. He's achieved success in television. He's been in the series House of Lies and Black Monday. He's also produced award-winning works in film, television, and music. Yep, that day after not getting on the boat, he went and cast it off from the pier, but he sat on the pier at the water's edge. He refused to even go to the end of the pier, and who could blame him? Yes, exactly. We have a C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis is 65 years old when he passed away, a renowned British writer, literary scholar, and Anglican lay theologian. He held esteemed academic positions in English literature at Mag- Magdalen College, Oxford, and Magdalene College, Cambridge. Lewis is most famous for his notable works of fiction, including the Chronicles of Narnia series, the Screwtape Letters, and the Space Trilogy. His Christian apologetic writings, notably Mere Christianity, also received acclaim. He was a key member of the Inklings literary group alongside J.R.R. Tolkien, and his faith significantly shaped his literary endeavors. Trivia from Snortopoopas: C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien were friends and once went to a costume party dressed as polar bears. I knew I liked them for some reason. And the defendant says, imagine the nightmares others had being in the water with sharks, torpedoes, and a polar bear. And Snortopoopas snuffles innocently. We have, let's go here, Gemma Chan, a British actress. She made a name for herself through her notable work in film and television. She debuted in 2009, gained recognition for her roles in series Humans and films like Crazy Rich Asians and Mary Queen of Scots. She also appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies such as Captain Marvel and Eternals. She lent her voice to the animated film Raya and the Last Dragon and appeared in projects like Don't Worry, Darling and The Creator. And by the way, she is also known for her impeccable fashion sense, and she is 62 years old. And Phantom says, really? Because I thought those costumes were made from real polar bears. And we have, whoops, R in the Feliciano, KDTV, Raymond from King Dolphin Television. Hail to the chat. Hello, hello. I hope you are doing well today. And Phantom says, hey, the lion costume in Wizard of Oz was made of real lion fur. So our next person is Lucas Black. Lucas Black is 42 years old, an American actor known for his work in films and television. He gained recognition for his role in Fast and the Furious franchise. He was in multiple installments of that. He also has been in various films such as Sling Blade, Friday Night Lights, and 42. He has television roles in American Gothic and NCIS New Orleans. Luke Black, Lucas Black, I'm sorry, 42 years old today. And Howie Mandel. Howie Mandel is 69 years old. He's a Canadian entertainer recognized for his talents in comedy, television hosting, acting, and producing. He portrayed characters Gizmo in the Gremlins films, starred as Dr. Wayne Fiskus on St. Elsewhere, and he developed the popular animated show Bobby's World. He was a judge on both America's Got Talent and Canada's Got Talent, as well as hosting the game show Deal or No Deal. Howie Mandel, 69 years old. Louisa May Alcott, 55 years old when she passed away, was a prolific American author known for her literary works, particularly the novel Little Women and its follow up novels. She gained recognition early in her writing career with the publications of Hospital Sketches, inspired by her experiences as a nurse during the American Civil War. She utilized various pen names for her diverse writing styles, and her creations have been brought to life through film and television adaptation. Beyond her literary accomplishments, she was a prominent figure in social reform movements, advocating for causes such as abolitionism, feminism, temperance, and women's suffrage. Louisa May Alcott, 55 years old today. Lauren German, 46 years old, an American actress known for her diverse roles in television and film. Her notable performances include being portraying Chloe Decker in the popular series Lucifer. She was also in film roles such as A Walk to Remember, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Hostel Part 2. She was also showcased her talents on television in roles in series like Hawaii Five-O and Chicago Fire. Lori Germain, or German, 46 years old today. Ryan Giggs is a Welsh football coach. Brian Baumgartner, an actor. Gary Shandling, a stand up comedian. And Andrew McCarthy, 62 years old, a versatile American actor, a travel writer, and television director. He gained fame as a prominent member of the Brat Pack, showcasing his talent in the iconic 1980s films like St. Elmo's Fire, Pretty in Pink, Mannequin, and Weekend at Bernie's. Beyond his acting career, he has successfully transitioned into directing, making a name for himself with his work on the acclaimed series Orange is the New Black. Andrew McCarthy, 62 years old today. Stefan Diggs is an American football player. Laura Morano is a actress and a singer. Diana Ladd is an actress, film director, and producer. And Mariano Rivera, 55 years old, a retired professional baseball pitcher who enjoyed a successful 19 season career in the MLB with the New York Yankees. Oh, he was just with the New York Yankees. He was nicknames were Mo and Sandman. He excelled as a relief pitcher and served as the Yankees closer for an impressive 17 seasons. He holds the record for the most saves and games finished in MLB history and has received numerous awards and honors for his exceptional performances on the field. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2019 in recognition of his outstanding contributions to the sport. His remarkable pitching skills, particularly his famous cut fastball, and his philanthropic endeavors have further solidified his legacy. Vin Scully passed away at 70 years old, had an illustrious career as an iconic American sportscaster, particularly known for his legendary tenure in Major League Baseball. He spent an impressive 67 years as a play by play announcer for the Brooklyn Los Angeles Dodgers, earning widespread acclaim for his distinctive voice and descriptive broadcast style. He was widely regarded as one of the greatest sports broadcasters of all time. Beyond his work with the Dodgers, he also covered football and golf events for CBS Sports and served as a lead baseball announcer for NBC Sports. Throughout his career, he received numerous honors and awards for his notable contributions to broadcasting and baseball, including inductions into several prestigious Hall of Fame. The stream is nearing to its end, and I'm still waiting to see what ingredients the Bavarian pie contains. I mean, I voted for it and all. It contains Bavarian cream and chocolate for the most part, I believe. And Mariano Rivera was also the first unanimous inductee into the Baseball Hall of Fame. And Snorter Poopus asks Raymond, have you recovering from the match? And he goes, yes, for the most part. And have Sandra make you a nice therapeutic brisket. We have Jerry Lawler, an American color commentator and professional wrestler. Jerry the King Lawler is an American uh, color commentator and professional wrestler known for his successful career in various wrestling territories before joining WWE in 1992. Throughout his career, he has won multiple World Heavyweight Championships and held titles such as the AWA World Heavyweight Championship and WCWA World Heavyweight Championships. He is famous for his feud with comedian Andy Kaufman and his portrayal of himself in the film Man on the Moon. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2007. And the name you cannot pronounce says cream and chocolate. Wunderbar. My intuition led me well. And Raymond says, even better, she made me pumpkin pie and bread. Yes, he and Kaufman. So let's check real quick here how our poll is doing. We've got 14 votes. Let's see, lemon cream pie is in the lead, banana cream pie is second, and Boston cream and Bavarian cream are in third. We have 8 people still watching, and I do not know how many likes we have. Dadman, tell me how many likes we have. I don't want to refresh the stream um, because it becomes too hard. And we are running. Uh, got so much to do. So much. We have Joel Cohen, 70 years old, an acclaimed American filmmaker who, along with his brother Ethan, forms the renowned Coen brothers duo. They have created a diverse portfolio of films that spans various genres, often incorporating subversive or satirical elements. Known for their collaborative approach to writing, directing, and producing, Joel has also ventured into solo directing projects. The Coen brothers have received numerous accolades, including Academy Awards for Best Original Screenplay and Best Picture. Their unique style and genre hybridity have solidified their reputation as a visionary filmmaker in the industry. Thank you for all 13 likes. That is greatly appreciated. Some of the films that they have done have been Raising Arizona, Fargo, The Big Lebowski. I'm really skipping through some of these. True Grit, and The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Those were where they were directors, writers, producers, and sometimes even editors. As screenwriters, they did Bad Santa, and Suburbicon, to name a few. As executive producers, they did Bad Santa and Fargo. So they have done quite a bit. They've even done some theater. So the Coen brothers. There is, let's see, let me find out where we're at here. We have The Game, a rapper, Kim Delaney, an actress, Dana Brooke, an American professional wrestler, Janina Gavankar, accomplished American actress and musician. She studied theater at the University of Illinois Chicago. She showcased her talents in various roles on TV shows such as The L Word, The League, The Gates, True Blood, Arrow, and Sleepy Hollow. She has lent her skills to marketing by portraying Miss Dewey, a virtual assistant for Microsoft. Her diverse professional career demonstrates her versatility and talent. I just thought it was funny that she played Miss Dewey. 44 years old. We have Tom Sizemore, 63 years old, American actor. His career began with supporting appearances in various films, and he got more prominent roles in successful movies such as Saving Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down, and Pearl Harbor. He received critical acclaim for his lead role in Witness Protection and also lent his voice to the popular video game Grand Theft Auto Vice City. His career faced challenges due to addiction, which he openly addressed in reality series like Shooting Sizemore and Celebrity Rehab. Yes, Sergeant Horvath and Saving Private Ryan. Julius Randle, a basketball player. Jonathan Knight, an American pop singer, gained fame as a member of the boy band New Kids on the Block. He was the oldest member of the group and played a significant role in their success. He left the band in 1994 before their official split. Um, his contribution as part of the iconic boy band to the industry has left a lasting impact on the fans worldwide. We have Empress Dowager Kizai, uh, Saikai, Kaizai, an empress of the Qing dynasty. Roger Troutman, a musician, passed away at 47 years old. He was founder of the band Zap, known for spearheading the funk movement and impacting West Coast hip hop through heavy sampling of his music. Utilizing the talk box device, he created unique vocal effects using custom made talk boxes such as the Electro Harmonix Golden Throat and collaborating with various hip hop artists in the 1990s. As a band leader and solo artist, he achieved success with numerous funk and R&B hits in the 80s. Roger Troutman, 47 years old. Oh, yes, New Kids on the Block. I think they were banned globally for their really bad music. Adam Clayton Powell Jr., a politician and civil rights advocate. Chuck Mangione, a composer. Dana Garcia, a businesswoman. Julian Overdine, an actor. Kathy Moriarty was an American actress, 64 years old. Her career has spanned 5 decades. She made her debut in Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull. She earned award nominations. Where she earned award nominations. She's worked with notable directors and appeared in a wide range of films. Some of her films include Neighbors, Kindergarten Cop, and Patty Cakes. She's also starred in various television series such as Law and Order and This Is Us. In addition to her acting career, she is an activist for the autistic community and supports autism advocacy organizations. Kathy Moriarty, 64 years old today. John Mayall, 91 years old, a highly influential English blues and rock musician. He's also a songwriter and producer. He is renowned for founding the band John Mayall and the Blues Breakers during the 60s. Over his impressive nearly 7 decade career, he demonstrated his exceptional skills as singer, guitarist, harmonica player, and keyboardist. He collaborated with some of the most esteemed blues and blues rock artists. He earned the moniker Godfather of the British Blues. His profound impact on the music industry led to his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2024. Yes, Chuck Mangione was an extremely popular composer with a lot of hit songs. You are correct. He played the flugelhorn. I actually had one of his albums. Dave Lambert is an actor. Joe Welder is a functionary and an editor. I just think that's very interesting. He is a Canadian bodybuilder and entrepreneur. He co founded the International Federation of Bodybuilders. He created um, renowned bodybuilding contests like Mr. Olympia, Miss Olympia, and the Masters Olympia. He launched popular fitness magazines like Muscle and Fitness, Flex, Men's Fitness, and Shape, along with a line of fitness equipment and supplements. His significant impact on the fitness industry led him to his induction into the International Sports Hall of Fame in 2014. And he passed away at 92 years old. Hanging Tough, what a silly song from a bunch of cream puffs. I believe he's referring to New Kids on the Block because I don't know the song. Elmo Zumwalt, a naval officer, Li Xing Li, an actress, Jen Sturger, a model and television personality, and Minnie Minoso, a 89 years old, also known as the Cuban Comet, was a pioneering Cuban professional baseball player. He began his career in the Negro Leagues before achieving success in ML in the Major League Baseball as a all-star third baseman and left fielder. Minoso made history as the first Afro-Latino player in the major leagues and the first black player in White Sox history. Renowned for his hitting, base stealing, defensive skills, and power at the plate, he was a seven-time All-League American League All-Star and three-time Gold Glove winner. Minnie Minoso passed away at 89 years old. Alex Gray was an American artist, Merle Travis was a musician, Anna Dunham was an American anthropologist, Jeff Fahey was an actor, Jean-Martin Charcot, a renowned French neurologist and professor known for his pioneering research on hypnosis, hysteria, and various medical conditions now referred to as the Charcot diseases. He passed away at 67 years old. He is widely regarded as the founder of modern neurology and has significantly impacted the fields of neurology, psychology, and modern psychiatry. His contributions have earned him the titles of the father of French neurology and the Neapolitan, wait, Neapolitan. That's ice cream, everybody. The Napoleon of the neuroses. Jean Martin Charcot passed away at 67 years old. Billy Strayhorn, a former jazz artist, 51 years old. Um, he is known for his extensive collaboration with Duke Ellington. For over 3 decades, he worked closely with Ellington, contributing significant compositions like Take the A Train, Chelsea Bridge, A Flower is a Lonesome Thing, and Lush Life. His talent and creativity added depth and richness to the Duke Ellington Orchestra's repertoire. Freddie Kitchens, an American football coach, Gaetano Donizetti, a composer, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, a president of Somalia, Busley Berkeley, a pioneering American film director and musical choreographer, recognized for his groundbreaking work in creating elaborate musical production numbers. He transformed on screen performances by incorporating numerous showgirls and props to craft mesmerizing geometric patterns and kaleidoscopic visuals. His innovative choreography and fantasy elements revolutionized the musical film genre, leaving a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Busby Berkeley passed away at 80 years old. Lisa Mayer, a screenwriter, uh, Yel- Yelnia Carisi, an actress, and Ronnie Montrose, a musician, was a guitarist known for founding leading the rock bands Montrose and Gamma. He's collaborated with various renowned musicians such as Van Morrison, Herbie Hancock, and Sammy Hagar, showcasing his versatility and talent. His 1973 debut album had been likened to Led Zeppelin, solidifying his status as a significant figure in early hard rock. And he passed away at 64 years old. Charlene McRae is a writer and social activist. Ashley Forhood is an American racing driver, and I just had to put her in because her last name is Hood, and she is a racing driver. And yes, Busby Berkeley was in the great movie Rye. Basically, she is a retired NHRA funny car drag racer. She competed with John Force Racing. She earned the title of the NHRA Powerade Drag Racing Series Rookie of the Year in 2007. In 2008, she secured her first victory, becoming the first woman to win in TF/FC by defeating her father in the final round. Following a break in 2011 for the birth of her first child, she announced her retirement from competitive racing. Claire Torrey, an English singer. Christopher Doppler, 49 years old when he passed away, an Austrian mathematician and physicist, is renowned for his formulating the principle of the Doppler effect. His work centered on analyzing waves and their frequency as affected by the motion of the source and observer. His research laid the groundwork for understanding how the perceived frequency of waves alters when either the source or observer is in motion. Christian Doppler. Naoko Mori, a Japanese actress, known for her roles in popular television shows and films such as Toshiko Sato in Doctor Who and Torchwood. She's also had characters in Everest, Absolutely Fabulous, and in Spice World. And she is 53 years old. Jacques Chirac, President of France. Antonio Igas Moniz, a neurologist, 81 years old, known for his pioneering work in cerebral angiography and the development of the surgical procedure known as the lobotomy. Mina El Hamani, an actress. David McGoldrick, a football player. John Dramani Mahama, a president of Guyana. William Tubman, 18th president of 19th president of Liberia. Amos Bronson Alcott, a teacher and educator. Rashid Bateman, an American football player. Jackie Stallone passed away at 98 years old. She was Sylvester Stallone's mother. She did a lot of different stuff, an astrologer, dancer, and wrestling promoter. She gained recognition for her work in astrology. She provides services to clients seeking guidance and insight into their lives. She also was a dancer and promoted wrestling events. So, Jackie Stallone, a woman of many talents. And Snortopoopas said, "Bye, Penny. Have a great rest of your day." And Snortopoopas says, "I'd rather have a full bottle in front of me than a full frontal lobotomy." Yes. Me too, Snortopoopas, and I don't drink. And it can be a full bottle of anything. Um, so let's see. We have Paul Simon, a politician. Dutch Mantel, a wrestler. Larry Joe Campbell, an actor. Damon Harrison, a football player. Imogene Thomas, a model. Shannon Brown, a basketball player. Sarah Allgood, an actress. Bill Freeman, a baseball player. Jonas Khan, a professional cricket coach. PJ Fleck, an American football coach. Neil Broughton, an American former professional ice hockey player. His career spanned 16 years. He achieved a gold medal as part of the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team, Miracle on Ice, and was honored with induction into the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame in 2000. He participated in more than 1,000 NHL regular season games, showcasing his talents for teams such as the Minnesota North Stars, Dallas Stars, New Jersey Devils, and Los Angeles Kings. Frank Reynolds is a journalist. Gertrude Jekyll, 89 years old. She was a British horticulturist, garden designer, craftswoman, photographer, writer, and artist. Her influence on garden design is evident in more than 400 gardens she created across the United Kingdom, Europe, and the United States. Her expertise was widely acknowledged, with her work featured in over 1,000 articles in prestigious publications such as Country Life and The Garden. She is revered as a significant figure in the world of garden design, inspiring garden enthusiasts in both Britain and America. Madeleine L'Engle is a prolific American writer known for her diverse body of work. She has fiction, nonfiction, poetry, and young adult. Her most famous work, right here, is the classic novel A Wrinkle in Time and its sequels, which blends elements of Christian faith with modern scientific concepts. Angru Tang is an American chess master. He is 25 years old. He is not just a chess master, he is an American chess grandmaster. Um, he is known for his exceptional speed chess abilities, especially in bullet, hyper bullets, and ultra bullet time controls. As a well-known streamer, he's built a strong online following. He is highly respected for his skills in speed chess, including blindfolded matches. His strategic gameplay and expertise have established him as a top player in the chess world, drawing fans and admirers globally. I did not even know they had blindfolded chess matches. We have Terunofuji Haruo, a Mongolian Japanese sumo wrestler. He is 33 years old, known for his remarkable career filled with triumphs and challenges. He achieved championship victories, including the top Makuchin division, ultimately reaching the prestigious rank of Uzeki. Despite facing setbacks such as knee injuries and health issues, he made a historic comeback from the Jonadan division to become a dominant force in the sumo world. Terunofuji Haruo, 33 years old today. Dagmar, an actress, Dee Brown, a basketball player, Cyrus Jones, an American football player, uh, Daryl Macon, a basketball player, Marcel Lefebvre, a Catholic archbishop, and Ronnie Jordan. Ronnie Jordan passed away at 52 years old. He was a British guitarist, a key figure in the late 20th century acid jazz movement. He characterized his music as urban jazz, blending jazz, hip hop, and R&B elements. His innovative style and distinctive sound led to a successful career in the music industry. His contributions to shaping contemporary jazz have earned him recognition for his skilled guitar playing and genre blending compositions. His work remains influential and inspiring to musicians and fans. George Atkinson III, an American football player, Shintaro Katsu, a Japanese actor, singer, and a filmmaker, Kenneth Fisher, an investment analyst, Brian Cadd, a singer-songwriter and a record producer, Ernest Happel, an Australian footballer, Don Walker, a musician and songwriter, Aileen Tezel, an actress, Gustav Ritter von Kahr, a German jurist and a politician, and Beatrice Rosen, an actress. Those are our birthdays today. I am just going to close this page here. We're going to move this to the next one, and we are going to go to our Black Friday memes because we are 8 minutes into this show. I can't believe it. 8 minutes past. It is 2 hours and 8 minutes. Yes, Dee Brown did play college basketball where we live. You are correct, Dad Man. And here we go with our Black Friday memes. Brace yourselves. Black Friday is coming. Actually, brace yourself. Black Friday is here. Go Black Friday shopping, they said. Everyone's watching football, they said. Honestly, it's not that bad anymore, I said. Thanksgiving. All happy around the table. Black Friday. The final battle. What is it? End Games? Is that what the movie was called? So tell me how you Black Friday. So tell me how you go Black Friday. How you? Okay, wait. I gotta get this right. So tell me how you Black Friday shopping saves you 40% off 100% of things you didn't need. Yes, I needed nothing we bought today, but we bought them anyway. Waking up to Black Friday morning, my wallet reminding me about reality. I don't usually go Black Friday shopping, but when I do, I get trampled, pepper sprayed, cursed at, and told I can't use my coupons. Black Friday, when people trample others for cheap goods mere hours after being thankful for what they already have. Yepers. And talking about Friday, I think Black Friday. I kind of think it's not Black Friday, but I kind of think our movie we're going to be doing on the 5th is highly appropriate because they do have trampling and beating up over stuff for Christmas. I want Black Friday to be televised, just like the Hunger Games. Honestly, it's not as bad as it used to be, but we're not really going to stores that I mean, we go to Lego stores. It's a bunch of nerds. We sit there and wait in line properly and talk about builds we do. I don't know what it is, but it's on sale. Yes! Wednesday, it's $499.99. Hold. Thursday, it's $499.99. Hold. Black Friday, we marked it up to $699.99, but we marked it down to $499.99 now. Yes, there are stores that are notorious for doing that, or they're out of stock. Black Friday at PetSmart. That's just adorable. Zombie apocalypse, please. I worked retail on Black Friday. Let them come. That is crazy. To all the people out there who do their Black Friday shopping online, cheers to you. One year where I did all my Black Friday shopping online, I got it all done on Thursday because you could shop then. You in line for Black Friday sales, but you should probably pay that electric bill, or next Friday you'll be Black Friday too. But that's none of my business. And our funny one, nothing says I care like a Christmas present someone had to throw an elbow for. Black Friday. Those are our memes today. I hope you enjoyed them. Black Friday has pretty much come and gone because it is afternoon here, at least in our neck of the woods, anyway. Um, it still might be going a little bit on the West Coast. So I'm going to go straight into our and well, actually, let me go ahead and end the poll because I'm going to forget. We have 14 votes. I like this type of pie best, and the lemon cream pie is in first place with banana cream second, and Boston cream and Bavarian cream pie are tied for third. Thank you, all 14 people who voted in that. Thank you for the 8 people that are still watching. It is greatly appreciated. Let me see if there's anybody streaming here I can throw you to. Um, yes, there is. Hopefully she won't be ending soon. Uh, we are going to go over to Yarn Witch. I'm going to put that link in now. She is playing Cult of the Lamb today. And there is that link there. So let's just go straight into our announcements. This show is Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. Usually it's not this long. Usually we end about 2 hours. But we were having a good talk today. It was amazing and fascinating. I'm so glad that we had it. But yes, I do this Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. to do puzzles, birthday celebration memes, and sometimes we go where the chat takes us. Um, so we had talked a lot about history today. It was extremely interesting. On Tuesday at 1 p.m., I am doing a block party. I'm building a Dallas Cowboy helmet. On Thursdays at 5 p.m., I do my puttering around with Lego Fortnite. I also do impromptu build streams of blocking out the boredom. Follow me on X, Threads, and Discord to find out when those times are. Dadman tonight at 10 p.m. is doing his late night with Dadman show on Dadman Walking55. He also does a Saturday college football scoreboard at 8 p.m. Uh, Tuesday at 9 p.m., Dadman, Rennie L., and JT Kirk are going to be talking about the Packers and Lions. Tuesday, December 10th, they're going to, Daisy Blossom and Dadman are going to talk about the movie Battleship. Starting Thursday, December 5th, me and Dadman are going to be reviewing the 12 movies of Christmas. There's a list of them all that we're going to be doing, and that starts Thursday, December 5th at 8 p.m. And most of the days up until December 19th, some of them are going, Dadman's doing shows, so we're not doing them on those days. But I hope you come and join us as we talk about these movies. We're going to have some different stuff there, so see what the movies are and find out what your favorite scenes and your favorite quotes are in them because we will talk about those. That's one thing that I want to do on these is what are your favorite scenes and quotes from the movies. So I will be putting these all separately on my YouTube channel. You can see them all there. I'll be working on that today. If you'd like to buy me a cup of coffee, you can at coffee.com. Mrs.DadmanWalking55, if you'd like to buy me a gift, you can at from.com. That is a creator's wish list. Like to mail us something, you can at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. Streams and VODs, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch at Mrs.DadmanWalking, my social media at Twix or X at MDadmanWalking, Threads at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, no punctuation, and Discord is at Mrs. Dadman Walking. If you want to become friends, go to Mrs. Dadman Walking and ask for a friend request. If you want to join the server, go over to Mrs. Dadman Walking on Discord. Do a friend request. I will accept that friend request. And in both cases, I will send you an invite to the server. If you don't want to be part of the server, just don't accept that invite. If you do, accept the invite. We have a bunch of fun stuff over there that I think you might enjoy checking out. So I believe I have done the poll, and we have gone over to the link for Yarn Witch. So on that note, I am going to say see you next time. Thank you, each and every one of you that are here. Thank you for the 5 viewers that have stuck it out to the very, very end. I really appreciate that. And that remember to be kind and show love, that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you all peace. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful one. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.